Should be live. Let's see. Wait for some people to jump on in here. Hello, everyone. My name's Holden Hardman. If you're watching this on playback, it's good to see you. Waiting for some people to hop in here. Sorry if my screen's a little bright. It's been a minute since I've done a live stream. I think the first time I've done a live stream here as well. If I can lower that a little bit. Sweet. Infinity Lays, how's it going? Patrick Stewart, how's it going, my friend? Oase. Ibrahima, how's it going? It's been a little bit since I've done one with just me here. It's been a couple weeks. Hi, Daddy. Don't do that. Don't do that here. No, not today. Good morning, everyone. I'm glad that you're all here. I figured we could just do a fun little live stream this morning. It's not really the morning. It's like 10 a.m. Here where I'm at, but I figure what the heck, might as well count as morning. So I got my coffee and everything. I've done my morning errands. I had time to make a thumbnail for this. So good morning. Love the vids. Thank you so much, Steve the Goat. Appreciate that. I'm going to see if I can lower my brightness a little bit, just a smidge. So I'm not so bright. I don't know if that helps or not. 11:15 a.m. here. Hardman Unite. Holden, you won't even see this, but your videos help heal my depression. Thank you. Well, thank you so much. That's a really big compliment. I don't take that lightly. I appreciate that. Derek Benson, how's it going? It was awesome running into you the other day. Yeah, apparently I didn't know that Derek lived here in Pensacola, nor did I know that he was like neighbors with somebody that I know. See, I'm trying to be inconspicuous. Okay, let's see. Holden, have you seen the Spider-Verse rumors with Jamie Foxx returning to play Electro in the new Spider-Man? Yes, I think Jamie Foxx himself actually confirmed that. So that's pretty cool. Said he's not going to be blue in it anymore. Road to 100,000. Yeah. So I think I'm about, last time I was like 97.4 thousand subscribers. I'm knocking on the door of 100,000. I need to push that more, like on the actual videos. I never do. I only say like subscribe at the end of the video when everyone's already clicked off. But I would love to be able to cross it at some point soon here. You've been my favorite YouTuber since you were on 13K. Wow. Thank you so much. 6:15 in Greece. Well, evening live stream then. When is Revenge of the Sith Girlfriend Watch is coming out? We have filmed it already. We had a really good time doing it. I won't spoil her reaction or anything, but I have it now. I'll be editing it. We filmed 3 videos yesterday with Matt. I'm going to be sending those off to Mateo, who has been editing some videos for me. So hopefully we'll have those up pretty soon. I'll be working on my girlfriend watches this week as well. So at some point later this week. Sorry, guys, that coffee's coming back on me. The controversy. What's up? Love the content. God in the MCU is gold. Thank you very much. I'm glad you've been enjoying that. I'm working on the next episode now. I kind of write them in like chunks, so I'll do like 2 or 3 at a time. So I'm glad you've been enjoying that. Jim loves wrestling. I need to make you a 100K plate to update your signature. Why can't I talk today? I feel like Matt. To update your SIG. Yes, please do. I would love to get that. You did an amazing job on the Dragon Ball Z one. If you don't know, Jim loves wrestling. Did I think it was like a 73,000 subscriber plaque for me, and he did an amazing job with Dragon Ball Z. I love it. So thank you so much for that. King of the Hills 34, good morning. Have a great Monday. You too. I'm in school right now. Yeah, I know. A lot of people in school and working and stuff. I know it's kind of an awkward time to do a live stream, but you're streaming during French class. Bonjour. Is that pandering? I don't know. Forget I said that. The whole of Europe thanks you for a stream in the afternoon. You're very welcome. All my European fans, you're very welcome. Loving my girlfriend watches. Thanks for all the memeable content. Reddit loves you. You're very welcome. Alex, thank you so much, my friend. For all the European fans out there. I think I was looking at my analytics, like 48% of my viewership is from the United States. Everyone else is in Europe or, Australia or Canada. So it's really interesting that like not even half of my viewership is where I'm even from. So that's really cool. Daniel Skinner, Electro is coming back. Thoughts? Yeah, somebody mentioned it earlier in the stream. I'm open to it. So Jamie Foxx apparently posted a picture of like 3 of like Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland, I think, looking like towards like this cloud of like electricity, signifying like they're about to fight Electro. He ended up taking it down, but does it imply that there's going to be a live action Spider-Verse, which I would absolutely be okay with? I would love that. All the Spider-Man that we all love and debate over who's better or not coming together. I think that would be great. Okay, let's see here. Waiting for my computer to get up to speed. Yeah. See. Oh, okay. Random Andy's channel, dude. You are so close to 100K. Keep it up. We love you. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, it's been an incredible journey. The 22nd of this month will mark 1 year since we did. My friend watches Star Wars. The video itself didn't actually do well until the end of December because I actually ended up moving on. Because at the time I did like a lot of commentary stuff, kind of like I'm kind of going back to that with the guy in the MCU series. But I would do a lot of that. And I did like 10 videos since my friend watches Star Wars because it did about 2,000 views, which was pretty good at the time for my channel, and kind of stagnated and stayed there. And I had moved on to other videos, and then it just randomly took off. And we were watching Harry Potter at the time, just as friends for fun. And I literally said, we're not going to film us doing Harry Potter because nobody watched the Star Wars video. And so just interesting how things work out. Let's see. Josh Markle, my friend watches Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah, we're trying to knock out a couple horror movies here. That's probably something I should mention on this live stream. Figures for those of you that actually are here for my friend watches or my girlfriend watches. We were debating knocking out the Wolverine trilogy on Sunday, yesterday. The problem is that I'm going to be out of town next Sunday, which is when we normally shoot. So we triple feature this week. And I was like, if I'm going to be out next week, that's half the month with no horror movies. So we decided to go ahead and temporarily postpone the Logan trilogy until the early of November, because there are some horror movies and some scary movies I want to knock out this month. I think that's the most appropriate. So we're doing that first, and then we'll go out and knock out all 3 Wolverines in one sweep. Holden's gone global. Look out, PewDiePie. Thanks, Jim. Have you or Matt seen the WandaVision trailer yet? I have. I don't think Matt has, nor do I think he probably cares. But I sure have. Let's see. I know I missed a super chat here. Where'd he go? Oh, there he goes. Rajdeep. Have you or Matt watched Kung Fu Panda? Maybe you can watch it for my friend watches. Really great movie with superb bygone Jim moments. Love from India. Well, thank you so much. I have seen Kung Fu Panda. I think I've seen all of them. I really like the first one. It's been a long time since I've seen it. Haven't got a whole lot of requests to watch it. I think right now we probably have some bigger fish to fry. Other stuff that people are wanting to see, but I would love to get to Kung Fu Panda. I would love to have like a period of time where we watch a bunch of animated films. Speaking of which, if you're a patron, I've had My Friend Watches up that has been exclusive for probably like 3 or 4 days now. It'll be posted tomorrow morning publicly for everyone else. What do you think about the Jamie Foxx Electro news? Mentioned earlier in the stream. I'm okay with it. They sort of hinted at a possible Spider-Verse thing, so we'll see what happens. What's up, Holden? I'm currently in online school. Oh, awesome, Brian. Brian, I got to send out that shield to you too. Brian, for those of you that are not patrons and are not aware, Brian won the Captain America shield. All of us at My Friend Watches, like we're an organization, all of us are going to sign it and send it off to him. I got it in the outgoing mail. We still have to finish signing it. I did not do that yesterday, so I'm filming something with Pastor tomorrow, so I'll be taking it out there, and 3 of us will sign it. Nod, Matt, and Jeremy sign it later. But we'll get it to you, buddy. Sorry if it may not be as soon as you would like, but you will be getting it. Holden, have you ever played Minecraft? They just announced the new caves and cliffs updates, and the community has been begging for a cave update since dinosaurs roamed the earth, so it's a big deal. I play a little bit of Minecraft. I wouldn't say I actively play it, but I was playing the other day, just like building some stuff. So I guess I do play Minecraft. You beautiful bearded man. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that a lot. Homeless Hardman here. He's actually got a home this time. I do. My girlfriend watches Harry Potter. We were thinking about that. Jenna actually has not seen Harry Potter either. Between Jen and Matt, Jen has definitely seen a lot more movies than Matt has, but there are some of those like pop culture-y ones that she missed out on because she wasn't interested at the time. But she's definitely seen more than Matt. She's actually showing me movies that I haven't seen. Are you excited for the Miles game? I am. I'm very, very excited for that. I'm really looking forward to it. I probably will be getting a PS5. I have not even finished playing the Marvel game yet. I haven't finished the Avengers. Will you ever do My Friend Watches Interstellar? I don't know if Matt's seen it yet because he's seen Inception. If he hasn't, we might do like a Christopher Nolan type marathon type thing. When will you be watching Amazing Spider-Man with Matt? Soon, hopefully, probably in November or December. The thing is that October, I'm really wanting to do more of the horror movie stuff. That's why we filmed some horror movies on Sunday. November might be some time for a couple of good one-offs. Tron, somebody said, I would love to do Tron. And then December might be more Christmassy type stuff. So we'll see. I would love to throw in some one-offs. We'll have a one-off that I posted for my patrons is live now. It's been live for a couple days. It will be live publicly tomorrow for everyone else. What are Matt's thoughts on Chadwick Boseman's death? Very, very sad. He actually did a video talking about it. It was rough news for everyone. I mean, it's horrible. I still have to write my Black Panther God in the MCU episode, and that's going to be difficult. So nobody's like happy about that. It's very, very sad news. And the fact that I had no idea, or anybody really had no idea that he was even going through that, is really sad. I hate that your live streams are constantly people asking you to watch stuff, but have you thought of watching Hamilton with Matt? Yeah, I actually have. People have been requesting it when Hamilton first came out, especially considering that Matt like hates musicals. So I think that would be a funny one to do. I'm actually very familiar with the Hamilton musical, so I know all the songs and everything. But maybe I really want to do a horror movie this month. That's my primary focus. Let's see. Okay. Carlos, good morning. Did you ever see the post-credit scene after X-Men The Last Stand that explains how Professor X is back? We did. Yeah, we did. The problem is that the body that he went into was like some random dude's body. Not some people were trying to say it was like his twin or something, but he very clearly in the movie was like, this is just like a guy. Is it possible to put your consciousness into him? So that's fine. But why did he look like Patrick Stewart in the end? Yeah. Holden, do you play Among Us? No, I don't. I've been hearing like that's like the next big thing, so I might check it out just to check it out. I really am wanting to finish my Spider-Man short film. That's been really eating at me lately. For those of you again who don't know, I was working on a Spider-Man short film before COVID happened. We filmed 2 scenes. The script is fully written and everything, and COVID happened, and we couldn't shoot where we needed to shoot, and it's just kind of stagnated. Right now, Pastor and I are talking about doing a follow-up to the Halloween video we did. We did a Michael Myers versus Jason Voorhees Halloween video about a year ago. It ended up doing surprisingly well. We were not expecting it to do as well as it did. So we're thinking about doing a follow-up to that, and that really will just depend. That will depend on money and really scheduling. Scheduling has always been our big thing. But if we can pull it off, if I can write a script that we can shoot feasibly in 1-2 days max, just like we did with the first one, we did that one in 2 days. That would be perfect. Speed Racer movie, one of my favorites. I don't know if you've heard me say that before, but I love Speed Racer. Holden, you're streaming at the best time. I just took a break from school to get some lunch. Loving all the videos. By the way, thanks for all you do. Ethan, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that a lot. It's crazy how much the channel has grown. It's really humbling, especially to be approaching 100,000 subscribers. It's a milestone I never thought that I would have. So thank you guys for watching and supporting me, either just in watching videos or supporting me on Patreon. Or I'm also considering doing memberships, kind of like how Matt does. This is my livelihood now, so I have to make sure, since the MCU stuff has peaked and kind of gone down, the videos are, and with people going back to school and work, it's the viewership is, I just have to produce a lot more in order to maintain that. So for all of you guys who watch the videos with ads enabled, but memberships might be another way to just be able to be okay. Hey, I know you get a lot of recommendations for this, but I would totally recommend Avatar. There are so many bygone gym moments. Avatar is probably the one that we get recommended the most. I talked about it in another video or another live stream where we had to have like a serious conversation about, can we pull off doing TV shows? Because I really wanted to do Daredevil, and the answer really is probably not right now with our schedules. So we had to just kind of be like, if we were to try to do a show like Avatar, we split it up into maybe 2 Sundays to film the whole season, that would be a whole week of no My Friend Watches content, and we just really can't do that right now. So probably not, and not unless one of our schedules changes where we have more time to do stuff like that. What is next for God in the MCU? Have you had any really bad reactions, threats, etc.? A very good question. As a person of faith outside the UK, those reactions are confusing. Yeah, very good question. I did a church expose here about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago now, about a local faith healing church. And the whole video, if you haven't seen it, was me basically exposing faith healers or the local faith healers as frauds. And I tried to approach it as, this is not a critique on religion or belief. This is really a critique on them specifically. And I did get some thinly veiled threats, like if I attack God's anointed, then then the Lord will no longer protect me, like kind of things like that. As far as the God in the MCU, the only really bad thing or thing that I was like, I don't know about that was middle guy in the videos. He emailed me, I think when I did the second or third episode. It was pretty recent. It was pretty quickly after I started it. He emailed me. It wasn't anything malicious or anything, but basically trying to be like, Hollywood is full of demons and stuff. And I responded honestly to that. And I was like, I'm sorry that people started spamming your video with these hateful messages. I did not intend for that to happen. And that was the end of that. I emailed him back. He never responded. And then I saw, because I would go to the video just to see if people were still like being mean to them. And they got into some message back and forth about how the person who initially commented was like, I would love to see Holden debate you and kick your butts and stuff. And I'm like, okay, all right, let's calm down. And he basically responded. I believe he moderates the page. I've asked if Holden would debate me multiple times, and he has not responded. And I was like, that's not true. That's a fib. Unless maybe he messaged me on Instagram. I don't see those messages hardly anymore, but he emailed me once. I emailed him back. I even checked in. I even went into my search bar just to make sure I didn't miss it, and I didn't. So I was like, I don't know about that. Anyway, I'm talking about this too much. So nothing like horrible, I guess. Let's see. Footless Joe, thank you so much for the super sticker. It's good to see you. I'm glad that you've been able to see some of my more religious videos lately. She and I, we did a collaboration about Christian media a few months back. So if you'd like to check that out, please do. She does some good content. Thank you so much, Footless Joe. Appreciate it. Long Matey 80. No question. Thanks for peeing Anakin. So when Jen and I, when we watched Attack of the Clones, when that scene happened, that's immediately what I thought of. And then when he walks away and he's like, that's all I could think of. And I was just like, I really need to make that into a video. And I know that it's not my normal topic content. I got people that got really, really upset that I did that video because they were like, this isn't funny, Holden. This is juvenile. This is silly. And I was just like, it's fine. It's whatever. So some people were not amused by that video, and it's not monetized, because I'm taking literally just the footage directly. So thank you. That $5 is probably the only money I'll see from that video. Wafadoodle, $1. Thank you very much. No question or anything. I appreciate that a lot. You missed some. Oh, did I miss some super chats? Let's see. Oh, okay. Jake Peterson. I'm sorry, buddy. Hey, did you watch Rise of Skywalker with Matt? We did. We watched it in theaters. He did a video on his channel around that time, around December when it came out. Might have been early January. He dressed up, actually. He dressed up as a Jedi using my one of my Jedi outfits because I have those. And we watched it. He really enjoyed it. I think it was his favorite Star Wars. I don't know if it's because we watched it in theaters, we watched it in IMAX, and he could get more immersed into it, but he really enjoyed it a lot. Chrome Beetle, $5. No question, no comment, just $5. Thank you so much, my friend. Good morning. Good morning to you. Will you and Jenna watch TV shows? Well, Jen and I watch TV shows. That would be more realistic. Jen and I watching TV shows and watching those. I've never seen Avatar. So many people have been wanting me and Matt to watch Avatar together. I don't know if just me watching it would suffice for now, or me watching it with Jen would suffice for now. I was also debating Jen and I watching the Clone Wars series. That would be more realistic as of right now to do. But I know people want to see Matt's reaction to that. So I've been holding off. But it's very possible Jen and I Could absolutely do some TV shows. What about Fantastic Four? Yeah, we probably will. We're doing the horror movies right now, but we'll probably swing around to do Amazing Spider-Man, Daredevil. We won't be able to do right now. We won't be able to do a TV show. Jen and I might, because I've seen it. I know she hasn't. I will wait a decade for Daredevil. What about Studio Ghibli animated films? Love them. I would love to see that. Matt and I, we did an animated film. It's available on Patreon right now. It's been available on Patreon for about 3 or 4 days now. It will be public tomorrow. It's a one-off. It was heavily requested when we did Into the Spider-Verse, so hopefully you guys will like that. I think Jen would really like the Clone Wars series, considering her positive thoughts. Yeah, the only thing about it is that when I tried watching it, I think it was starting to come out in that period of time where I was kind of getting too old for that. And when I tried watching it, it was just a little too childish, a little too kiddish. But from what I understand, it gets very mature as the series goes on. So it's just, I guess, getting past that initial first or second or third season. How about Hulk 2003? That might be interesting. Your videos are gold. Thank you, Eric. You and Jen should watch Weathering with You. It's one of my favorite movies ever made. Never heard of it, so that might be an interesting one to do. We got another storm coming up right now. We just got through Hurricane Sally. I don't know if you guys were, or for those of you that are not in the United States, we're aware we got hit 2 weeks ago by a Category 2 hurricane. Jeremy, by far, was the most had the most damage from that. We had some damage here. We stayed through it. It was pretty rough, but now there's apparently another one that might be another category 2 or worse, heading our way. It should hit us on Friday. So that's pretty scary. Could you do some more tier list videos? I really enjoyed your Matt's MCU one. Yeah. I've done tier lists in the past and they've always been kind of okay. I don't know if tier lists are kind of seen their day and are kind of done with or not, but, I would do more. Yeah. I enjoy them. I enjoy doing the tier list. You know what? That reminds me. I still have to make a comprehensive tier list of Matt stuff. That's something I need to do this afternoon, probably. Will you be watching Logan soon? Griffin, thank you so much for that super chat, my friend. I mentioned earlier in the chat, because I'm going to be out of town this coming Sunday, assuming the hurricane doesn't destroy everything I love, that I will be. We decided to go ahead and do a horror trilogy instead of the Wolverine trilogy last weekend. Because if we did Wolverine, we'd be halfway through October with no horror movies, and I really wanted to knock out some horror movies. So we'll probably have Logan in the early part of November and knock out all 3 in 1 week, most likely. Because I know people are really wanting to see Logan, and I'm really wanting to see it too. Troy Boyle, $10. Thank you so much, man. More income from Anakin's bladder. I've now made $15 off that video. Troy, thank you so much, man. That video is just for fun. That's kind of the stuff. I used to do more stuff like that on my channel before I got more popular. So thank you so much. I knew that was kind of a risky one to upload. I knew that people did not enjoy that. A lot of people did, but I definitely had some people who are not used to me, I guess, having that type of sense of humor. And they made it clear. They were like, this is not funny, Holden. I just lost respect for you. Jeez, okay. So thank you guys for your support. Appreciate that. Are you going to watch the Conjuring trilogy? I don't know yet. So I don't know if I mentioned what trilogy we watched on Sunday because we did a triple feature. Because I'll be out next Sunday, so we had to basically do 2 weeks worth in 1 week. So I asked my patrons. It always goes back to Patreon. I asked my patrons what horror movies they would want us to see. So I'm really taking those suggestions mostly since they pay to keep a roof over my head. So I'll be taking a look at most of their suggestions and then compiling kind of the most recommended ones. I also want to do some one-offs. So people were recommending Hereditary. We might be doing that on Pastor's channel because I've never seen it. So we'll see. Let's see here. Con was finally able to see a live stream, Holden, since I live in Melbourne, Australia. No question, it's 2:30 a.m. here, and I felt like spending $5. Thank you. Love your content, mate. Thank you so much, mate. I appreciate it a lot. 2:30 a.m. Wow. Get some sleep. I'm lame. It's early for me, so I'm sorry. My jokes are not quite on par yet. We'll get there. We'll get them there. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, man. I'm glad that you spent some of your early morning, late night. I don't know if you're getting up or going to sleep, but thank you so much. Have you worked out the Christmas movie list yet? No, we have not. I know Matt and I have gone at it about Home Alone. I'm a staunch. I'm a heavy defender of Home Alone 3, and he's big into Home Alone 1 and 2, which I love too. Don't get me wrong. I realize that's probably the popular consensus. My only argument was that Home Alone 3 deserves some respect as well. So I will hold that to the end of my life. I don't think that he's seen Home Alone 3. So if he has not, we definitely will do that one this Christmas, because I will defend that movie to the day I die. To the day I die. Let's see here. Let's see. Would you guys watch Tenet? I completely get if you don't watch it in theaters. I did see it. Jen and I actually saw it together in theaters. Jeremy has seen it. I really enjoyed it, but it's one I need to watch again. It's one of those types of movies for sure. Matt has not seen it. I don't know if he'll like it at all. So, hey, Holden, I recently watched your Bump in the Night and your short film Bump in the Night, and I thought it was great. Well, thanks. Bump in the Night was a short film I did. I guess several years ago now. It's been like 3 or 4 years ago now. Did I miss a super chat? I'm sorry. Let me go up and find it. It's been like 3 or 4 years now, and there were several like effects that I wanted to just try. And when you do short films like that, like Bump in the Night, where you have no money, I had no following at the time either. You have to film like as much like a confined location as possible with as minimal amount of actors and like minimal amount of people as you need. So it was really just me. Pastor actually came to North Carolina to help me film it. I was moving at the time. So we had the house for a day. So we shot the whole thing in a day. And I had my brothers be like the dangling legs at the top of the staircase and like the spirit in the house and whatnot. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. If you did, I like to think I've come a long way since then. I didn't even know how to like adjust the exposure in the camera at the time. So lick neeps. Jeez. See Spider-Man PS5 remaster Peter Parker face. I did see it. I guess that's a super chat I missed. I read why they did it. I read Insomniac's Insomnia. I read their no, it wasn't Insomniac. Who? Jeez. Why am I drawing a blank? I have the friggin' PS4 for it. Anyway, I read their statement about it, and from what I understand, they had to go with a different face model for the next generation console to look more realistic. That being said, I get the criticism that he looks like so much younger. It doesn't look that great. I prefer the original one myself, but I have not really given the new one a chance. I'm so used to the original, and I liked that one. It's like the perfect Peter Parker. I loved Aunt May in it. She's like the perfect aide, the perfect amount of like wisdom and stuff for him. Peter was great. I really liked MJ too. So seeing them change him to kind of looking more like a prepubescent boy, I wasn't crazy about that either. But I'm not like one of those fans that's like pitchforks, we need to burn them down. I'm not like that at all. So I'll get used to it and move on with my life like a mature adult. Jordan, I've been watching your channel since before your MCU series. I love your content. Thank you, Jordan. You should watch the horror film Horns with Daniel Radcliffe. I have already seen it. I have seen it before. Really enjoyed it. From what I remember about it, it was kind of strange. I don't remember a whole lot of details about it, but I have seen it, and I wouldn't maybe mind watching it again. Insomniac. Thanks, guys. Sorry. For some reason, I was thinking that was like the old one. Thank you so much. Jorgen. Thank you so much. What is the reason Cap could not lift Thor's hammer was because he knew about Tony's parents. And after he told him about it in Civil War, he could lift it. Now he was worthy. What do you think about this theory? I've heard that theory. As a matter of fact, when we did that video, I got hit with so many comments saying exactly that Cap wasn't worthy until he told about Tony's parents. My answer to that, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if you look at that versus like looking at Thor and kind of the questionable things that he has done while also being worthy, I don't know if it's just that simple, because I feel like Thor has had some questionable decisions and questionable motivations, all while still being worthy. As a matter of fact, even during that scene where they're all trying to lift the hammer, when Thor lifts it, he's very, very arrogant about it. He's like, you guys just aren't worthy. That's clearly the reason. And that's, so, and also, I hate to go meta, but the director even said that, or the Russo brothers even said that he was worthy at the time and just didn't want to lift it to embarrass Thor. So that's my answer to that. Thank you so much for that super chat, man. I know that's a lot. I don't know the conversion rate, but I can tell because the color is not as different that it's a higher amount. So thank you so much. I'm guessing it's around $20 US. So thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate that a lot. The Deku Scrub, love your video. $10. Thank you so much. Friendly hello from a brother in Christ. Well, thank you, my friend. Thought I saw you at Gringotts Bank 2 days ago in that long line. If not, you got a doppelganger, my man. Or is this your hidden one? No. Very cool, man. Awesome. I was not at Gringotts. I would love to go back there. Very, very cool. I really enjoyed going to Universal the one time that I went there. I can't say anything. I got something coming up. But no, I was not in Orlando 2 days ago. Thank you for that super chat, my friend. I'm trying not to say anything. Okay, next, Ben Dwyer, trying to go through these super chats. Have you ever seen Mr. Robot? Would make a good My Friend Watches. It's filled with twists and turns. I have not. That might be a good one for Jen and I to watch together. We've been going through Fringe. I also started watching Survivor with her because I'd never seen it before. That's really, really interesting show. Sorry, my chair is so squeaky, guys. But I've heard good things about Mr. Robot. Thank you for that super chat. The Ghost Hunter Gal, please explain the inspiration to drip, 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 pee on you. Why are you having me read on my super? What are you having you read on here? I talk about my Anakin peeing video. Yeah, sorry. When Jen and I watched episode 2 the other day, that's all I could think of. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to make the video and just post it. It's just one of those, you know what? I know it's not going to be monetized, but it is juvenile humor. And I posted it. And I did have some people that were unimpressed by it. And I had a lot of people that thought it was hilarious. So that's just one. I just put it out there and move on. Zach Smith, $5. Hey, just curious, but since it's October, would you ever do a My Friend Watches the Evil Dead trilogy? That's a very good question, Zach. That's a very good question. I hope you tune in on Saturday, my friend. The Major Nerd. I'm a dad, and it's a hard job. I see how hard you're working to be there and be the best you can. I know it's tough, but your efforts seem proud of you. Well, thank you so much, my friend. I've had some big life changes for sure in the past several months, and I love it. It's a mixture of different challenges, trying to do YouTube full time, trying to, having a family, and I'm loving it, and learning curve, but thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. All right, keep your secrets. Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you for that super chat, my friend. You, Mike 10, good to see you, my friend. Since you lost many patrons after the MCU ended, do you feel pressure to pick highly requested movies? Is it hard to balance passion versus paying the bills? What a great question. Wow. Yeah, for those of you that were not aware, after the MCU, I lost over 100 patrons. I lost like 20. I think by the end of it, because every time I would refresh, it was going down and down and down. I think I lost like 33 to 35% of my patrons after that. And that was very scary. I was like, oh my gosh, because Google AdSense is it's hit or miss. I mean, some videos can do well, it's not a consistent form of income, I guess I'll say, whereas Patreon is supposed to be kind of more like I can rely on this a little bit more. So losing that is scary. So like, for example, if I ever did inadvertently get a copyright strike, be it my fault or not, for some whatever reason, I still have Patreon, but my Google AdSense is gone. So, and then I don't know what I would do. I guess I would start a new channel or something, or contest it, or during that period of time, I would have no AdSense income. So that would be very, very scary. So Patreon is supposed to be like the fallback, the more consistent. So losing that is what I absolutely don't want to do. As far as pressure to pick highly requested videos, yes, but I'm one of those that's like a completionist. So we got a lot of people wanting us to watch Logan. But I'm like, I don't want to just skip everything and go straight to Logan. I feel like there will be less impact that way. So I'm trying to get there by going through the rest of the Wolverine movies. When we did, a perfect example is when we did Dark Phoenix. It was the lowest. I think it's been like the least performing My Friend Watches videos we've ever done. But I didn't want to just skip it because we had gone through all of the X-Men. So I would hate to have skipped it just because people joke on it or whatever. I wanted to finish the whole X-Men thing just to say that we completed it. Is it hard to balance passion versus paying the bills? So my God in the MCU series is a series that I really just wanted to do, going in knowing that people weren't going to really watch it, as much as some of the other videos. That was very apparent. I still have people that go in there and be like, can you watch Avatar? So yeah, so it really is a balance of wanting to give the audience what they're wanting to see, and also doing what makes me happy. Not that like this is a wonderful job. I'm very, very blessed. I'm very aware of that. So I love any and all movies, but I know like, man, I would really love to watch the Amazing Spider-Man movies, but we have to do this first because people were wanting to see this first, or it is a balance for sure. Okay, I know I missed some super chats. I'm sure talking about that for too long. Can you react to Lord of the Rings with your girlfriend? We might get around to it. I don't know if she's seen them or not. Just for that AT&T ad revenue is huge. AT&T. Now Ashley's Furniture is on my list. They're another company that's on my list now. Jordan, hello again. I was wondering if you heard the rumor about Kirsten Dunst and Dane DeHaan coming back through the multiverse in MCU Spider-Man 3. I had not heard that. I know people mentioned earlier in the live stream that Jamie Foxx is. I'd not heard about Kirsten Dunst or Dane DeHaan. I'm up for a live-action Spider-Verse movie. I'm absolutely 100% for it. Andrew Garfield, I think, is an amazing actor. Obviously, was not. I gotta zoom. Sorry, guys. I lost my train of thought. Oh, I think Andrew Garfield is an amazing actor. Was not crazy about the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I thought, I had some mixed feelings on them. I'll probably talk about when we do them for my friend watches. Tobey Maguire obviously is my boy, and Tom Holland is growing on me over time. So I would love to see the three of them together, man. I love them all for different reasons. So I'm very excited for that. Would love to see that. WandaVision, Doctor Strange 2 rumor cameos, thoughts. I'm up for it. I'm pretty much down for it. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of stuff that like I'm not like I want to see. Like if you were like, hey, Holden, did you hear that Doctor Strange and the Fantastic Four are going to be in the same movie? I'm like, awesome, let's do it. So I'm 100% down for that. All right, let's see. I know I'm going to read some non-super chat questions here. Just know, Holden, that there will always be those of us who are here for you and the chemistry between all you guys, not just the movies. Thank you, Atlas Guitar. You have Atlas. Yeah, you've always been a wonderful supporter, man. I really appreciate it. What's up, Holden? What's up, man? Good morning, Holden. It's already 6 here in the Netherlands, though. Good. I'm glad my non-US fans that are overseas it's a little bit later in the evening, kind of a more relaxing time, hopefully for you. Speed 2 is a guilty pleasure. Terrible movie, very boring in parts, but for some reason I always watch it when it's on. That's what I was saying. I think it was in My Girlfriend Watches. We're like, Speed 2 is one of our favorite movies. I know that it's like objectively not the best movie. I get that. But for some reason, man, I just love watching that movie. It's so entertaining to me. When will My Girlfriend react to Star Wars Episode 3 going to be out? We filmed it already. I'll be editing it this week. It'll be later this week. Probably either Wednesday or Thursday, I would say. Maybe Friday. We'll see. I like to have it up at least a day early for patrons first. Holden, what is one canceled superhero movie you would bring back? I don't know a whole lot of canceled superhero movies. I would really curiously love to have seen what they would have done with Amazing Spider-Man 3. I would have loved to have seen a continuation of Superman movies with Brandon Routh. Are you going to watch all the Halloweens with Matt? Matt has seen Halloween movies. Jen has not. So Jen and I might knock out a couple Halloween movies as well. Did you debunk those Christians about Chadwick Boseman yet? Not yet. I still have to finish writing it up and film it. I usually write a couple episodes at a given time, so I will be doing that this week as well. Spider-Man 4 with Toby, obviously, that's another one I would love to have seen. Thank you, guys. Would you ever consider watching Batman 89? I believe Matt has seen it already. Do you get tired with all the movie suggestions? No. I realize that's kind of a part of it. I just wish that people would realize that like I get requested movies a lot. So I can't tell you how many times people have asked me to see Pirates of the Caribbean and Indiana Jones and Daredevil and Avatar, and I get asked to do those quite a lot. So I'll get to it when I can, guys. I get to it when we get to it. Lovely time for a stream. Love from London. Bradley. Thank you so much, Bradley, man. I appreciate that a lot, man. let's see. Have I seen Devil All the Time? This is one that some people have been asking me to check out. I guess there are some religious undertones. Tom Holland and Robert Pattinson are in it. Tom Holland apparently does a great job. I have not seen it yet, but I absolutely would love to watch it. I might watch it with Jen. That might be a fun one for us to do together. Matt wanted me to let you know there are 330 people in the chat. Thanks, Matt. I think I've gotten much better about that with my kind of public stage fright. And Tyrone Edwards, looking forward to episode 3 with your girlfriend. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to posting it. We've filmed it already. Well, not nearly as many jokes this time around because I think the movie just itself is more serious. We also filmed it kind of late, so we were a little more tired, but hopefully you'll still enjoy it. Anakin P-tape, sound recorded in Matt's bathroom. Yes, it was. Are you going to do a special video for 100K subs? Would really like to see. I don't know what I would do for it. I have thought about it. I don't know if me and the boys and Jen might go out to eat or something, or have some sort of special occasion or something like that, or some special video. I don't know what I would do, but I definitely want to do something, whether that's YouTube related or just in my personal life related, because it's such a big deal. Shave your beard. No, never going to do that. I will look like a thumb. Holden, it's 3. I missed it. Oh, man. Oh, Holden, it's 3 in the morning, and I have online school tomorrow, but this is obviously more important. Sorry, guys. My chat keeps like moving up and down. Anyway, I absolutely love your work, and I should probably get some sleep. Thank you so much, Lil Rango. Much appreciated, my friend. Did you hear Amazing Spider-Man 3 with Andrew Garfield is in the works? Amazing Spider-Man 3? No, I've not heard that. I don't know about that. And yeah, I'm not sure about that. There may be I've heard maybe there's a cameo in the next MCU Spider-Man, but I don't know about they're going to continue the Amazing Spider-Man series. I don't think they're going to do that. Know that My Friend Watches has been a full-time thing, but are there any Holden Hardman films on the way? Good question. I mentioned earlier in the stream, actually, I really want to finish my Spider-Man short film. We've filmed about 40% of it. We were filming it before COVID happened, and then when COVID happened and everything locked down, I had to stop. And so I really, really want to finish that. I was starting to work on some scenes just the other day, and I really want to get that taken care of. I was also talking to Pastor about possibly doing a follow-up to the Halloween Michael Myers thing. So the answer is yes, hopefully. I would love to do that. I really want to do some more cinematic stuff since it feels like it's been a while. Let's see. Did you ever play the Arkham games? I sure did. I love them all. Jen watched Mandalorian. That's probably a show that we will watch. Jen and I will watch. Long Matey 80. Out of the My Friend Watches group, who has the most potential to become the next Florida man? It's a good question. Probably either Jeremy or Matt, I would say. What a strange question. You know what? Actually, Jeremy and I both, 2 years ago, we did a video called How Much of a Florida Man Am I? Where we both took quizzes on our respective channels, answering like silly questions about Florida and how much of a Florida man we are. So if you want to dig that up, feel free. Would you guys watch the 2 It movies for Halloween, the recent ones? I would love to. I think that would be a very doable thing to do. Roman, will you guys be watching the Mission Impossible movies? Probably down the line. Movies like Mission Impossible. I really want to do, what is it, Kingsman. I would really love to do the Kingsman movies. James Bond, those types of movies will probably be later on, because right now I want to get through the horror. I kind of want to wrap up, I want to do some Christmas stuff around Christmas time, some one-offs that people have been requesting for forever. Pirates of the Caribbean, yeah, stuff like that. Have you seen A Quiet Place? I have. I really enjoyed it. Oh, let's see here. A favorite album? It's a very good question. My music taste has pretty much stayed the same since I was in high school. I just started recently listening to Snow Patrol's new album. I kind of like that type of music. I listened to Anne Berlin when they were bigger. I guess I don't know if they've ever been big, but Clone Wars would be miserable for Matt. You're probably right, which is exactly why I want to do it. Let's see. Okay. I'm trying to just find if there are any questions that aren't movie suggestions. Feels good to be back and alive. Let's see. What movie are you most looking forward to that's hopefully coming out in the next year? Really looking forward to some more Marvel movies. I feel like it's been too long since we've seen them, with Black Widow getting delayed. I was thinking about doing a movie review of that Mulan, the Disney Mulan movie that came out. I saw the first like 30 minutes of it, and it's just has such a weird feeling. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I need to finish it before I give like an actual review of it, but very, very not what I was expecting. Thoughts of a potential live action Spider-Verse. I'm 100% down for it. That's what I want. I would love to see that. Favorite place to eat? Right now, it's a sushi restaurant in the Cordova Mall called Nippon Sushi. It's one of my favorites. I go there so much, like the owner knows me and recognizes me now. That's how often I go there. That actually sounds really good. I might go there today. Yeah. Nippon Sushi, Cordova Mall in Pensacola. It's my favorite. Did you know that in Spider-Man 3, Venom was going to be left as a cliffhanger when he was in the church and was going to be the main villain for Spider-Man 4? There's lots of different things that they were talking about with that. Sam Raimi didn't even want to have Venom in the movie in the first place. It was Avi Arad that wanted him in there because Venom was really popular at the time. Holden is loving that coffee. But from what I understand, Spider-Man 4 was going to feature either the Lizard and or Vulture, because they had been kind of teasing Kurt Connors as Lizard since like the second movie. Don't have to answer, obviously, but how are you finding having some parental responsibilities? Yeah, good question. It's a lot of my personal life. I try to keep separate. A lot of it I like to keep separate from my YouTube life, but I'm really enjoying it. I love the kids, and I'm enjoying it. It's definitely a life change, but I'm in it for the long haul, so that's the plan. Loving it. Try not to go too into detail, I guess. So sorry if that's a little bit more cryptic, but I'm loving it. What would you do with Spider-Man 4 if you made it? Like with Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst? I would consult with Sam Raimi right away. Like, Sam, give me some advice, my friend. How long does it typically take you to edit and post your videos? Great question. I recently hired an editor. Matt has been harping on me to do that forever. His name is Mateo Rivera. He's been doing a great job. I kind of give him parameters of how I want it to look. I want it to be almost indistinguishable from my editing. I want it because they're kind of they kind of have like a particular type of feel about them. So I give him all the music and stuff that I'm licensed to use. So he's been doing a great job. I very rarely am I ever have to send any revisions, but if I ever do, I'll tell him to revise something here or there. And it's been great. As far as me, for like a my friend watches or my girlfriend watches, we obviously have to film us talking about it, the reaction itself, and then our discussion afterwards. So as far as editing it, I've kind of got my own flow now, and I'm able to probably knock out editing it in 4 or 5 hours. It just takes them, because you have to go through the whole movie and find reactions and do the little zooms and the silly things. And so, oh, maybe less than that. It really just depends. Especially, it also depends on how well I know the movie. Since you've seen DBZ, is there any more anime you've seen, like My Hero Academia or like Full Metal Alchemist? Yu Yu Hakusho is probably my second favorite anime. There's an anime called Hibane Renmei. It's a limited, it's like 12 episode anime. It's really, really good. Do I play an instrument? I do. I can play the guitar. Fun fact about me. It's been a while since I played it, but I used to play in my old church band. I used to play quite a bit. When is the Revenge of the Sith video coming out? It will probably be later this week sometime. We've already filmed it. I just have to edit it. Oh, when will I do the unboxing? Thank you so much. All right, thank you so much, Sydney. You totally forgot. So I got this in the mail from Mike Brown. We unboxed a couple things yesterday on Matt's live stream. I didn't stay for the whole thing, but I stayed for us to unbox some stuff. Got some really cool things. So if you would like to send me stuff in the mail, there's a P.O. box. People were asking us for a long time if there was a place that they could send us mail. So now you can. That should be in the description. Yeah. So let's see what they sent me. This is Mike Brown. Oh, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't show it because they've got an address on there. Oh, wow. Oh, no way. Sorry, I'm reacting to this. These are the Star Wars Despecialized Edition. I've never even seen, this will show my age, I guess, but I've never actually seen original untouched Star Wars before. They seem like they're clearly fan-made. These are fan-made like casings and stuff of the original untouched Star Wars. How cool is that? And they included these like, sorry guys, I'm trying to show y'all what I got. Some Star Wars, got some glare there. Like casings. The Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, I've never even seen the Despecialized Edition. People were really wanting me to watch them. Original theatrical version reconstructed. How cool is that, man? There's a little note here from Michael Brown II. Hey, Holden, I love your videos. These are Harmy's Despecialized Star Wars Trilogy Edition Blu-rays. I really hope you enjoy them from one fellow Star Wars fan to another. I hope you can review these on your channel one day soon. Show your girlfriend. Sometimes they freeze while watching on gaming consoles. Oh, good to know. Okay. Very, very cool, man. Thank you so much, Michael. I'm sorry if you're not here right now watching, but I love that. That is so cool. Jen will be really stoked to see that. Y'all sent me that too. I love that. Thank you so much. What a cool gift to send me, man. Thank you so much. Oh man, that is awesome. I've always wanted to see them too, and that's like the most convenient way for me to watch them. Thank you so much, Michael. I hope that, or Mike, yeah, I hope that you can watch it back on playback. That's really awesome. Can we get a myself watches one of those? That might be great. I might just do like a personal review of that. I've thought about doing like individual movie reviews on the channel, but I wouldn't want to just like, I wouldn't want to do it the way Chris Stuckman does. Nothing against him. He's a fantastic reviewer, but that style of review is just done so many times. I think one of the reasons My Friend Watches has done so well is because we never intended for it to be a reaction type thing. We always intended for it to be a review type thing or a discussion type thing. So if I were to review movies, I would want to do it in a way that is unique, I guess. Chris Stuckman is great. I hope that didn't come off like I was not liking his content. I love him. But I would want to do something different so that I wouldn't basically be imitating or mimicking other movie reviewers. Oh, thank you so much, man. I really am stoked about that. I really want to watch it. Does anyone send you really weird stuff having your address? Well, it's a P.O. box. We discussed that because it's not just me, it's the rest of us too. So if you want to send any of us anything, feel free to do that through the P.O. box. But nothing weird yet. I'm anticipating that will eventually happen. Would Matt ever play a video game? We played the Spider-Man PS4 game together. But I think that's the only game. Oh, we did a review of Minority Report, the video game of Minority Report, because that was apparently like the one game Matt had when he was a kid. So that's on the channel. It's old. Nobody watched it. It's got like 300 views. So if you want to check that out, feel free. But that's me and Matt playing some video games. All right, Pete Man, how's it going? What about watching Walking Tall or The Rundown? I've never seen either of those. That might be a good one for Pastor and me to watch for my friend finally watches show. Have you heard about the Spider-Man 4 fan film? I have. Looking forward to it. We'll see what they do. I'm working on my own Spider-Man fan film right now, so if I can finish it. I feel like that Dinkelberg meme. He's like, this is where my Spider-Man short film is, if I had one. Hold on, what about Final Destination franchise? I only recently watched all those myself. I think last year did I finally watch all those. Do you see yourself doing more live streams in the future, potentially full-time? Probably not full-time live streams, but I know that we're moving. I'm moving my live stream from Friday to a day during the week just so we could film more My Friend Watches on Sunday. So that's my plan. So I probably won't be doing any more live streams on Sundays. They might either move to Monday or it'll either be probably Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Have you ever considered showing Matt the Transformers movies? He might have seen some of them. I don't know. I don't know for sure if he has. Have you seen or heard of Preacher? It's a show based on a comic. Not asking you to do it for your channel, but would be interested to hear your thoughts. I've heard of it, but I have not seen it for sure. Will you and Matt play Spider-Man PS4 again? I would love to. I would love to go through a whole video game with Matt if we could, but it's just scheduling. It's just timing. Matt is supposed to be having a schedule change in early December, so that might open up the opportunity to do more collaboration and do more videos like that together, but that's entirely a we'll see situation. I'm watching you at the same time as my online history teacher, and you guys are honestly blending together in wisdom. Well, thank you. What were your thoughts on the Marvel's Avengers game? I have not finished it yet. I bought it. I played with Sean Schemmel, which was awesome. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And now I never actually played the game once it came out. So, favorite subject when you were in school? Good question. I was good at English. I really liked English a lot. I actually wanted to be, I flirted with the idea of being an English major for a little while. Have you read any Legend Star Wars content? I have not. There's a lot of the extended Star Wars universe I'm not fully aware of. What is your favorite DCEU movie? Good question. Enjoyed Wonder Woman a lot. I actually enjoyed Shazam a lot just because of like entertainment factor was really high in that. And that's partially because it felt more like a Marvel movie with the humor and stuff. So let's see. A guy from Florida good at English. If you could hang out with any character from any movie, who would it be? That's a tough question. I don't know. Obi-Wan. I don't know. Peter Parker. I don't know. Somebody like that. I'd have to think about that like in detail if I really wanted to know. Do you think the rumor of Netflix Daredevil showing up in Spider-Man 3 is true at all? Big fan of Charlie Cox, so would it be a shame if he never returns? I would hope that if they continued with Daredevil in like a cinematic format that they would retain Charlie Cox. He's fantastic. He's really the only person that I want to continue seeing as Daredevil. As far as the rumors, I don't believe any of the rumors for much. Really hopeful that the Spider-Verse, the live action Spider-Verse is a real thing. So might you watch Tenet when it comes to video on demand? I saw Tenet already. I saw it with Jen, actually. We saw it in theaters together. As far as watching with Matt or for the channel, yeah, I think that would be great. We had talked before because My Friend Watches didn't start really doing well until after theaters and stuff had closed. So when theaters and life hopefully gets back to normal, we were talking about how we could do movies that are in theaters, and it might just end up turning into us going to the theater, watching it, and then just having like a straight up discussion. Pastor Jeremy and I, we did the same thing with New Mutants, where we saw that in theaters and then we just talked about it afterwards. So basically we skip the reaction and go straight to the discussion for movies that are in theaters, because obviously we can't film our reactions to events happening. Let's see. I'm looking for any other questions or anything here for right now. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Thoughts on Legendary's Godzilla and Kong movies? Entertaining. I really enjoyed watching. I saw King of the Monsters in IMAX, and it was so fun. I really enjoyed it a lot. I'm not saying it's like the best movie ever, but I came to see Godzilla fight some monsters, and that's what I got. So I was really happy about that. Holden, love your content. I've tried asking this a couple of times with no luck of getting an answer. Have you watched the Darkman movies with Liam Neeson? Sam Raimi directed that. I still have not seen Darkman. That's one of Sam Raimi's movies, original movies that I have not seen yet. But I would love to watch that. I'm really trying not to spoil anything for later. Have you seen The Sopranos, one of the best shows of all time? No, I haven't. Jen really likes that show, but I have not seen it. Favorite Spider-Man suit? Probably the Spider-Man I was about to say PS2. The 2004 Spider-Man 2 movie suit probably is up there along with the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. I hated, my least favorite one is probably the Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit. I absolutely hated it. I felt like it was a huge downgrade from the Raimi Spider-Man suits. But then I think that they listened to some of the fans' criticisms, like from me, people like me. And I think the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit was a really good suit. Hard to fit in, but any pre-1970s films on the list: Hitchcock, James Stewart, either Hepburn, Matt's reaction. What are your go-to older films? I really like a movie called On the Waterfront. It's a black and white film. Psycho. That might be a good one to do for October, now that I think about it. That would be a great one. Pre-70s. I was thinking like Dirty Harry, but that's 70s, I think, isn't it? Yeah, lots of good ones. Hitchcock might be really good for this time period, too. You getting Spider-Man Miles Morales? You know I am. You know it. Come on now. Any thoughts on doing the Harry Potter movies with Jen? We might. I don't think she's seen them, or if she has, she may have seen one or two, but I don't think that she has seen them. Thoughts on Jamie Foxx returning as Electro? Yeah, we talked about it earlier on the stream a couple times. I'm up for it. He kind of teased like a live-action Spider-Verse thing on his Twitter. He since deleted it, so I'm up for it. He says he's not going to be blue as well, so I guess they might be going with more of a classic Electro look. Do you think that Matt will like the Jurassic Park series? I would hope so. Jurassic Park's a great series. I would love to do that one. Thoughts of rumored Sinister Six? Lots of rumors. I don't know. Maybe. If you could see any movie made again, typically like the Snyder Cut, what would you like to see? A movie made again? A movie made again? I don't know. I'd have to think about that. Check out Whiplash. Guys, got to watch Black Klansman. That was one of Jeremy's favorite movies, I think, from a year or two ago. I don't remember when Black Klansman came out, but I remember he really liked it. I did not see it. Have you considered watching The Truman Show? I think that Matt's already seen it. Matt's a huge Jim Carrey fan, so I think that he's already seen that. Thoughts of Deadpool joining the MCU? We'll see. The next few phases I'm going to be really interested in because now there's the opportunity to bring in the Fantastic Four and the X-Men. So we'll see. There are lots of positive things for the MCU if they do it right. And so far they really have. So where are you a Breaking Bad fan? I watched up to season 3 of Breaking Bad. Really enjoyed it a lot. I need to finish it. Matt has seen it all. Matt and Jenna have both seen it all. Will you do Fast and Furious? That one was recommended. That's a solid maybe. That is a solid maybe. Will you do any video relating to The Boys? I've seen the first season. I have not started the second season of The Boys yet. As far as doing any video on it, maybe. I don't know. I would love to, if we were to do a series like a TV show, I would love to do something like Daredevil or something like The Boys with Matt, because The Boys is such a different taste or a different take on superhero stuff. So I think that Matt would really enjoy kind of the grittiness and the morality issue of having a Superman essentially that is bad. We live only an hour or two where the Truman Show was filmed. Oh, that's awesome. I went to where Big Fish was filmed, because that's only an hour or two away from here. The house from Get Out is in Mobile, Alabama, which is about an hour 15 from here. So I would love to. That might be kind of a cool little micro thing to do, like try to find the filming locations of things within like an hour, 2 hour drive of where I live. That might be pretty neat. I don't live in like LA, so I can't just go down the road and find a filming location. So stuff like that might be kind of cool. Since you thought my first question was good, here's a boring, low-effort movie suggestion just for balance. Have you seen 8th Grade? I haven't, but I know that Bo Burnham, I think, directed it. But I have not seen it. No, thank you for that super chat. Bit of a long shot, but any chance of reacting to documentaries? Depends on the documentary. I'm not opposed to it. Documentaries are inherently controversial just by their content, depending. So we'll see. Depends on the documentary, but I'm not opposed to it. Tiger King. Do you play an instrument? This is the second time that's been asked today. I play the guitar. Yes, I do. Have you seen Edge of 17? I have. I have seen Edge of 17. Are you guys going to watch season 2 of The Mandalorian? I'm kind of waiting for the whole thing to be released because I think they're only doing it weekly, right? Have you seen Sandlot? Of course I've seen Sandlot. Shred for us, Holden. Okay. Holden, how many chats do you actually see? Are you able to read every chat and respond choicely? Is it more random? The chat goes quickly for me, so I kind of just am able to jump in when I can. What is your favorite Star Wars game? Good question. I really enjoyed the original Battlefront 2. The one thing about the new Battlefront game I wish you could do is I wish in those space battles you could fly into the enemy ship and dismantle it from within, because I did that. I loved doing that in the original one. But you can't do that. Are you planning on doing a panel for Pensacon 2021? If Pensacon is still going on, I would love to do a panel. I think we could probably get all of us on a panel. So me, Matt, Jeremy, Pastor, and Jenna, if she wants to, might be kind of great. I would love to do that. That would be wonderful. I know enough of the guys at Pensacon that I could probably get approved for that, but we'll see. I don't know if they're even going to be. I don't know what's going to happen with COVID and doing something like a convention. I wondered if you couldn't get Matt to watch the whole original Dragon Ball Z series, maybe try with Dragon Ball Z Kai, only 100 episodes. Sean Schemmel, the voice of Goku, actually recommended that same thing for Matt. I have not watched Kai all the way through. This is probably a difference of just opinion, but I really like the Bruce Falconer music. I do not like the original Japanese audio music that goes along with it. It's very like, and I like that boom, 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 boom kind of thing. Yeah, they're me shredding it for you. So it's hard for me to get into that because you can't change the music. You have to listen to that kind of 1980s Japanese music. Like when Goku becomes a Super Saiyan for the first time and it's just like, I don't like that. How much longer are you streaming for? Probably not much longer, guys. So any last minute questions or anything, just let me know. Joined late, but did you mention if you'll go back to show Matt X-Men Origins Wolverine or maybe Deadpool? Yeah, we want to finish the unofficial Wolverine trilogy. We'll probably do that in November so we can knock out some horror movies this month. Matt has already seen one of the Deadpools. I don't think he remembers any of it. I don't know if Jenna has either, but I know they haven't seen the second one, so maybe that'll be like a 2-in-1 video. I don't know. Also, I think I figured out what you watched on Sunday. I will message you on Patreon. Of course, you don't have to tell me if I'm right. Okay, that sounds good. Can you play guitar for us, Holden? I will play for you one day, maybe. Maybe I'll do a song for 100,000 subscribers. Watch something that will make Matt cry. Depends on the movie. All right, guys. I might be wrapping it up here soon. I've been on for about an hour and 10 minutes or so. If there are any last-minute comments or questions or anything that I was not able to get to, just leave a comment down when the video actually posts to the channel. Like this do Halloween series. Matt has already seen many of the Halloween movies, so we probably won't be doing that. Jen has not, so we might be doing a My Girlfriend Watches Halloween for the first time. That might be kind of fun. Rocco Gaming, hey, watching from Switzerland. What hour is it? Thank you so much. Now it's about 11:20 a.m. So thank you so much, man. Wrapping it up here. Hope everyone has a great day. I got some editing to do. So thank you so much. Any last minute questions, leave them on the main channel or leave them on the video when it posts. I appreciate it, guys. Take care. Thank you, everyone, for all the super chats, for all the constant support. Check me out on Patreon. I have some early access videos on there. That's where everything will be early. All the My Friend Watches, Girlfriend Watches is usually minimally a day early. So do that. I appreciate it. Love you guys. Take care, everyone. Okay. Have a good one.